F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rocking the Fatcat show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you. Say it one more time. F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rocking the Fatcat show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you. Here we go. No matter what you say, I'ma spit it how I spit it so you niggas can forget it. Everybody is a critic. I walk in the dark with my chronicles veridic, with my game up the bar, so your girl'll let me hit it. Damn, man, my show's simply marvelous. You can stop the hating and debating, you can't argue this. Cause if you found something better, you would sip Moretta while wearing an ugly sweater. But my show you listening, so stop the whimpering. This is for the sinners and the born again Christians. Turn to Philippians, nope, you can miss me then. If you wanna talk, take my number, you can hit me then. Cause you know my show is rocking. Fatcat, remember that when your girl is shocking. When them headphones are knocking. Fatcat show and you don't stop the knocking. F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rocking the Fatcat show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you. Say it one more time. F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rocking the Fatcat show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you. Here we go.
Yo, what's cracking? You rocking with your boy, the sinister minister, the thinky deacon, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rites, the preacher's grandson. Y'all know who it is. That's Fatcat, and I'm down with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. That's T Satellite, Bills. What's cracking?
What's going on, my friend?
Oh, no, my son. No, my son. You know, but it's all good. It's all good. What's happening in your part of the woods, man?
Hey, man, just hustling all day.
Every day you hustling. Every day you hustling.
Every day. Do it ever stop?
Nah, the grind keeps going whether you want it or not to. You know,
hey, the marathon runs.
But that's if you choose to take part of the grind. But if you don't, you just gonna get left behind, or you ain't gonna have no money. And without no money comes no honey. You getting a bold connection. But anyway, while we sorting through this with satellite, but bills, we gonna wish everybody out there that got a birthday a happy birthday. And I want to say another shout out to my dude Blade Master. You know, happy birthday to you, my brother. Happy 50th. It's a blessing to reach that big 50, and it's a blessing to still be in the land of the living. So we want to give our shout outs to all who are celebrating birthdays today and doing it big. Amen. All right. And just like we got life, unfortunately, we have death. And we at the Fatcat Show want to send our heartfelt condolences to those that are grieving right now in the grieving process, that are lost people. And it seems like I come to Facebook all the time lately, and somebody has lost somebody. So, yeah. Somebody has always lost somebody. You know, of course, this past week, you know, I've been out. I haven't been doing any broadcasts because the death of my auntie. And I thank everybody for their thoughts and their prayers. As I had to eulogize my auntie. This was my first eulogy as a minister. So I thank everybody for all the prayers. And through the grace of God, I was able to get through and do what I had to do. And my auntie had a wonderful homegoing celebration. And amen. So it was all good. I don't know what's happening with my boy Satellite. He froze. So, but anyway, I wanted to get into my topic for today, and hopefully he'll hang up and call back or whatever he gonna do. I don't know if he what's going on, but anyway. Our first topic for today has to deal with Mr. Potato Head, man. Mr. Potato Head, they cannot leave our kids along. Hold on, here we go. He should be coming back into focus. Okay. Satellite. He's still trying to get it together, y'all. Yeah, they can't see. I don't have a problem. Here we go. You back in there? Okay. See, we get into the Mr. Potato Head discussion. How they're choosing to make him gender neutral. Now the problem that I'm having is I don't have a problem with how a person their sexuality and how they do it, but the minute you start messing with kids, that's kids when you try to it's almost like a bait and switch thing. Stop messing with the kids. If that's how they develop into, stop trying to psychologically program kids into accepting things that they know nothing about just yet. And
I don't know what's going on with Skype.
Yeah, it's doing its thing. But anyway, before I really get off into it, I want to watch this video, and we're going to have a discussion about this.
The story everybody's talking about this morning, that big rebrand of Mr. Potato Head. The classic children's toy now has a gender-neutral name, and this morning, as you can imagine, the reaction is pouring in. Deborah Roberts joins us now with more on this. Good morning, Deb.
Good morning, Cecilia. Hasbro is joining a list of companies that are now rebranding products in an effort to be more inclusive. But when it comes to beloved toys, it doesn't always go over so well with the public. While some are applauding these efforts to make Mr. Potato Head more welcoming, others see it as overkill in an age of political correctness.
I need you.
He's been a regular on the toy shelf for nearly 70 years.
Mr. Potato Head, shake hands, Mr. Potato.
Back in the 50s, families had to supply their own potato.
Okay, fellas, let's roll.
Later, he and Mrs. Potato Head had audiences laughing their pants off in our parent company Disney's Toy Story movies.
Mr. and Mrs. You gotta keep them together because they're madly in love.
But sprouting up this fall, get ready for simply Potato Head, the Hasbro company rebranding with a gender-neutral name, set to release a create-your-own Potato Head family set. That'll include 2 large potato bodies, a small child potato, and 42 different accessories, which will allow children to mix and match and create the family structure they want.
We will always have our fantastic Mr. Potato Head from 1952, and it was a great, great toy. But right now,
I don't even want to hear no more. But anyway, this is the problem that I'm having. Like I said before, as far as them just seductively suggesting things to our kids, and that's the problem. Let's stop doing that. You wonder why these kids are confused and they talking about stuff that they don't even know about. Kids don't know things unless they hear adults talk about them. They don't. A kid ain't just gonna pop out the wound and say, "Boo, oh, okay, I think
But
he froze again, man. Skype is acting up so bad. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, that's just my.
That may be for the.
Man, he freezing. Yo.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I said maybe they doing that for the kids that think they're.
Hey man, this thing is acting up so terrible, man. I don't know. You might have to call in, man. But let me see.
Girl, they don't know which one they are.
Yo, you calling me, man? All right. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. So I only got a little bit of your comment, man. It seems like every time you get ready to talk, something happens.
They player hate me.
Player hate, yeah. But yeah, man. But anyway, what was that you were saying?
I was saying maybe it's for the kids that think they're a boy and a girl.
But anyway, but the thing is, you don't have to change the product. You don't have to. So basically, let's forget about what he was. Wait a minute. This you?
This is me.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's cool. So we don't have to have all this skipping back and forth. But go ahead.
Yeah, I said maybe it's for the boys and the girls that's confused. But do we have those many people where you got to change a whole brand? Because nobody ever said if Mr. Potato Head was black or white. That's what made me think about it. I said, what color? What color is Mr. Potato Head?
Shoot, you look at him, he brown skin. So that's but they never.
Nothing.
I know. Well, hey, that's what they just did.
Hey, what color is Scooby Doo?
Hey, man,
huh?
We really about to get off into this one, huh? We really about to get. But the thing is, everybody is sensitive about things when it comes to the agenda. But people can still go up. What was that? The coach, the recent coach that just came out and he was calling everybody, was talking about black people and all that stuff. And I forgot the coach name and what program. I think it was Baylor. And they, nobody ain't kicking off no backlash really about that. But it just seemed like now that everybody want to be more sensitive to the gender aspect.
It's not everybody. It's the people with power. Who's got the power?
Yeah. But I'm just saying though. But if you
the LGBTQ, they got the power. If you have the power, you could bring, different things to view. Just like when people the whole Mr. Potato Head thing.
But isn't it quite?
They got the power.
Isn't it quite sexist to, reverse sexism, to push an agenda?
It could be whatever. When you got the power, it can be whatever you want. You can push whatever agenda you want.
It's Blaze said it's a smart company publicity stunt to boost sales. Yeah, it is. Everything is about that mighty dollar. Everything is about that mighty dollar.
Well, I'm talking about if it's a publicity stunt. Is it those many parents with gay kids? So, all the gay parents gonna go by it, and that's millions of gay parents.
And let's
do we have millions of gay parents?
And let's be real. Let's be real. What kid is really right now playing with a Mr. Potato Head? These kids.
But the kids aren't the ones buying the Mr. Potato Head. It's their parents. So you got to market to the parents. That's what made me say, okay, how many parents out there that have confused kids? Maybe I shouldn't say confused kids. Kids that boys that think they girls and girls that think they boys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a confused kid. Because you talk about when you 4 or 5 years old, you don't know what you like.
Right. My point exactly. That's the thing that kind of like get me. That's my point exactly. What is actually going on here? Because like I could say this like it was different from with my oldest son who is now 22. Now when he was coming up and he was a little guy, he was playing with toys. Most of these kids don't even play with toys no more. They playing with computers at 4 years old. So it's like you said,
they playing with computers and condoms.
Man, what is wrong with you, man? But
I'm just saying.
Man,
I bet you get a 6-year-old, they know how to put a condom on.
Wow.
You don't think so?
Huh?
They know how to roll up a blunt and put a condom on.
Yeah, and you know what? The sad part is you so true. That's the sad part about it. You so true, and it you know, and it's a shame that that you know, because at first they was making this big push about, you know, they tell you to make sure you take care of your kid, and if they don't feel you taking care of your kid right, they'll take your kid from you, arrest you. If you discipline your kid and they feel that the discipline is wrong, they'll take your kid from you and they arrest you. But at the same time, they allow the public to push an agenda on them that actually is a family deal breaker of the neutral family. You know, the nuclear family. It breaks the nuclear family up. So if they don't have if young men don't have strong role models in the house, don't have strong men to look at in the house, but they got men that you know, I mean, what is the real agenda? What is this all about? What, you know, tell the truth. Just be truthful about it. What is it all about? What are we really talking about here? Why is it important for a kid to recognize that Mr. Potato Head, yeah, we support. We support. We're gonna make Mr. Potato Head bisexual. What is the? So you gonna give it? You got it right now, huh?
I'm trying to see how this goes, man.
Oh man, you got me now. I done got used to you doing that. Okay, I putting you back.
How's that? Is that cool?
Yeah, pretty much.
I like to be seen
and heard. so it ain't nothing. But go ahead, man. What else you got?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying the LGBTQ are the people with the power, so they bring in their agendas to the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
What we should do is have the same power. If we disagree to what they're doing, we should have the same power that they have, but we don't. You know why? Because we don't make policies. We don't go out there and vote and picket to have to be seen. To have we vote for anybody.
Now, my thing is this. Okay, fight.
They have an agenda.
Push.
We don't have one.
I'm just saying, push equally for rights. Then, you know, let's work on let's try working on this right quick. Where we put something in place where cops will stop killing black kids and men. Let's put some things in place to stop all that first, you know, and then then we, you know, like I said, I have my feeling about certain things, you know what I'm saying, but I don't knock nobody, I don't hate nobody from the LGBTQ community, but you know, just religiously, what I believe in, it just conflicts with their belief. So, but I don't knock nobody like that. Like I do have people in my family that are of the persuasion. So I don't
persuasion.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know, that's a, you know, that's a God-given right to be like that and do that. I don't hate nobody. I love everybody. But the thing is, like I said, will I teach my kids to, you know, will I train my kids to do that and partake in that? No, I won't. You know, and that's really my right. And I shouldn't be looked at as a bigot because I don't. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's reverse sexism to me. That's all I'm saying.
A bigot is somebody that discriminated against you because of your race.
What you say?
Nothing.
You know, I'm gonna let.
No, all I was saying, you said you ain't teaching your kids to be a bigot, and that's judging people upon race, right?
No, I said I'm not teaching my kids to partake in that matter, and just simply because if if you say, well, I'm fighting for rights of the LGBTQ, so they can do this and do that, then what trumps? Why is my right looked at as bigotry?
What's your right? What's your right?
My right is to serve God, to follow God's rules, and to be able to openly express, how I feel about it without being looked at as a bigot or anything like that.
You about to lose all your sponsors, man.
I know. I'm just being real. I ain't got no sponsors. You know what I'm saying? So
that's my whole point. When you got nothing to lose, you can say whatever's on your mind.
Right.
See, the LGBTQ, they can't threaten me. I have nothing for them to threaten me for.
but
there's nothing that can be taken away from me.
What up, cuz?
I'm not like Nick Cannon.
But that's the very thing. Like, there should be like a lot of like a little discussion. I invite anybody that if you from that movement, I invite you to come on the show and talk about it or anything like that. But anyway, we don't have a lot of time on this because we do have to move further. And this story right here is just something that I found very interesting, especially in the profession that this person is in. Lynn Sanity, Jeremy Lin, the ex-New York Knicks, ex-Golden State, ex-Pelican, all that, says that he has been called the coronavirus on the court because of his his race. Because Trump, quote unquote, called it the Chinese disease and all of that stuff. And my thing is this: not that I advocate that anybody should be called something, but name calling and things like that are kind of like different. Are like real. People get real crude. I don't know whoever played the game of basketball got on the court. Man, that's when the trash talking really, really, really gets low down and dirty. So, Satellite, look like you gonna have to call in again, man. This thing keep going in and out. But whoever played basketball, professional sports, the competition caused you to get real dirty and stuff like that. I remember my days on the basketball court, man. We used to call each other all kinds of stuff and all that. But man, I don't know why you cut that off. You're gonna be going back out in a minute, man. So but you know how there you go. You freezing again, man. You gotta call in, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but you know how the competition is once you get on that court. What's the crudest thing you ever said to somebody on the court?
I never really talked no crap.
Never?
Never.
Dang, you must have been on the receiving end.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, you got much on the receiving end or what?
I can't hear you real good on that. Oh, say it again. Can't hear you. Man, you acting up real bad right today. You not putting your mouth up to the phone or something. Well, anyway, but anybody that ever played professional sports, any type of professional sports, do you think that trash talking harsh trash talking is just an occupational hazard of the game? You know what I'm saying? Because I remember, back in the days, man, we used to call each other all kinds of MFers, Bs.
When you trash talk, you can talk somebody out their game.
Yeah. That and that's the thing.
So did I do that? Yeah, I talk you right out your game.
And that's the thing, because it was part of the game. So even when, because I could just see, I don't know how personal he took this, but I could imagine, especially you playing with, in the sport that's, let's be real, that's like dominated solely by black. You know what I'm saying? And then you come in here and they making a big hype on your name, Lynn Sanity, and remember he had that little tear in the league for a minute where they was trying to like build his confidence and hype him up. And then I could just see somebody say, "Oh, here come coronavirus." And, here come the coronavirus. How like barbershop talk. It like when you in a barbershop that you can expect trash talk. You can expect any type of talk, like that. So I don't know what he expect. Hello?
Yeah, he acting like a soft little punk.
Yeah.
Because how you going to get upset? I'm talking about you playing sports. That's what you do. You talk people out of the game.
Yeah,
and that's what's going on. Anytime he getting upset making news briefs, somebody call him coronavirus, just shut up and play.
Right.
I'm saying that. If they call me the bouncy little monkey, I'll probably get upset.
see,
like, look at that little monkey can really go. That might throw me in my game. So let me take back what I just said. Yeah, racist stuff shouldn't be allowed on the field, any field.
But
that's crazy.
But the thing is,
this trash talking is being racist and disrespectful. I'm talking about it's a difference.
Some of
the trash talking that I did when I was young. I never talked about people racist or talking about, oh, look at that little sissy going up and down the court.
See, and that's the thing that's kind of like, because some of the things that some of these players said that Michael Jordan said to them in the past, he
didn't say anything racist or sexist.
But he's saying something that in today's climate would have been looked at as something terrible.
Let me ask you something. Did you play basketball as a kid?
Yeah.
Okay, did you ever have like a boy that thought he was a girl check you?
Nah. No. No.
Oh.
Okay. No.
I'm talking about he checking you from the back trying to get the ball.
There you go. Where is this going, man?
No, because that's what Dennis Rodman used to do.
Yeah.
He'd get hard and check you. And that'll make it, that'll mess you up. You bouncing the basketball and somebody behind you hard.
See, and see, that's the thing. The different climate is making the no, I can't say that word. See, you have to be careful, very careful of how you say things. But it's
you
soft.
Don't have nothing nobody can take away, man. Don't even worry about it.
But it's soft. It's making the game soft. It's making the players soft. Because I used to love watching.
They're making millions of dollars, man. If you start making millions of dollars, you automatically get
right.
soft. It's like in music, or rap, or anything. When they start making money, the lyrics start sounding different.
Right.
Because you can't talk about how hard it is out there, and you got millions of dollars.
Right.
There's one person that did that. Guess his name is
who?
DMX.
Yeah.
He stayed true to the game, but he was on drugs though, so maybe he don't count.
You silly man. But
he was on crack.
But like I said, I really feel it like I think things we take things so differently. It's almost like some people, not us right now, but back in the day we used to do crazy stuff like that. Like we used to get away with calling each other the N-word amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Back in the day, some people still do it. I'm just saying. I'm talking about us. We don't. We ain't.
Okay. Let me ask you how you feel. When's the last time you played ball?
It's been a while.
Basketball.
Been a while.
You know. If we lace up the shoes and go on the court, you know what they say?
What?
This is what a guy said to me. I was hurt a little bit. He said, "Hey,
Old
let me
man.
get old school."
Yeah, old school.
Damn.
Yeah.
My name is old school.
Right.
I didn't know I was old like that. I guess I am old school.
But
Pass the rock, old school. I said, damn.
But anyway,
It happened so quick.
Anyway, man, we want to get off this topic and get on our main topic. I just want to say this to Jeremy Lin, man. D-up. Stop talking. Play. Stop taking stuff like that to the media. Now you're going to really get clowned when you come back to the league, if you make it back there.
And Fatcat, stop wearing biker shorts with long socks, okay?
And stop. Wasn't you on the set of White Men Can't Jump trying to get Wesley Snipes biker shorts? So anyway, let's go.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it do. Can you autograph these shorts? But anyway, our topic for today, and this is a spoiler alert, y'all. So if you haven't seen the movie, we're giving you a chance to really to do what you do, turn away or something, because we're about to dive into Coming to America, and the thing was there a hidden agenda for the black family within the movie? In Coming to America, was there a hidden agenda for the black family within the movie? And we really about to dive into this right now. First off, I want to put this our way. Blake said trash talk. What happened to if you got nothing nice to say? Shut the hell up. Just saying. But you know, in I'm gonna say right now about that, Blade, is that trash talk is part of sports. You get real aggressive in sports when you
you gotta get in the other person's head.
You get into the Bill Laimbeer from the Pistons used to do that all the time. He used to say, Larry Bird used to do it. He used to say your mama, all kinds of matter of fact, Muggsy Bogues from that played for Charlotte, he said that Jordan told him, check up, little midget. You know what I'm saying? So in this climate, if he would have did that it would have been hell to pay. But hey, everything done got sensitive. So, but anyway, I want to dive into this Coming to America. First of all, I don't think it was an overall bad movie. Of course, nothing compares to the original. Of course, you know, we were younger then, and it was pretty enjoyable movie, classic. Of course, they waited too late to bring it back. You know, Eddie, of course, you know, he looked like a grandfather in this. You know, he looked like a grandfather in this, but there were some hidden things within the movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. It was a good watch. It deserved to be on Amazon. I would have been mad if I would have had to pay to go see it.
I'm talking about all the movies are on Amazon now because nobody can go to the movie theaters.
Right. But
that's why you should let me program your Fire Stick.
But said Vernon,
so you can watch it too.
Sure, I watched it. That's why I watched it at. But anyway, my knock, there was a lot of things that I think all of these movies are doing at the same time. They are, once again, the agenda of feminization of man is happening within all of these movies, and this was one of them. Then again, one of the guys that was the strongest, you know, the up and coming prince that is supposed to take over as king. The one that in the original movie, who walked up to a guy robbing the McDowell's and knocked him out and stuff without no fear. All of a sudden, fears his woman, fears his wife, daughter talk down to him. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that, where they making men, black men being portrayed in this docile type of state, and that was one of the things that.
Let me ask you this, because the daughter was mad at him. because she wanted to take over the throne, and he found her son.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they had made that character because we had a woman vice president?
You know what? And I didn't even think of it like that. You right, because it's like this empowerment movement, the thing that keeps, you know, black women and black women fighting against the black man, and I think that's that power struggle right there. And even then, you know, you saw it, and just from my standpoint again, because I hear a lot even now in the church. You hear a lot of women that say the Bible is very sexist. You know, and just going into because God speaks on the woman not having dominion over the man. Like the man is the one that God gave dominion to, you know. And so we've been having these battles for the longest, and now we see, you know, women. The whole thing of coming to America to me was them saying, hey, we about to change the tradition. We about to change. It was good. It was good. It wasn't. I wouldn't say I was busting my gut laughing, Blade, though. But it was a straight movie. But one of the things that I seen then again, the guy that was supposed to be the up and coming king, that was a prince that had all his virtues about him in the first movie. Now all of a sudden we see he's not that virtuous because he done went out and impregnated you know, now he done impregnated somebody after he done got high. You know what I'm saying? You know
what's crazy about that?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that?
What?
This is where I got it from. Everybody, first baby mama got to be ugly as hell. Is that true?
and that's the thing too. That's the thing. And then you even
she was ghetto. She was ghetto ugly. I'm talking about. Look, I think all black women are beautiful.
Right.
No matter if you're big, you're small, or whatever. But that woman is ugly as hell. I'm sorry, and I see it.
And then look how they just. I mean. And then the son, he can't.
He just went raw and busted her and made a baby. Oh,
and then look at it. And then she basically forced herself on him and made him smoke weed and made him get high and took advantage of him. Just date raped him like he was. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know anybody that happened to?
Nah.
Do you know anybody that got an ugly baby mama?
Stop, man. I'm not even. I'm not, man. Everybody, all guys, creatures.
That's where I got it. That's where I got from it. I said, damn. If you get a baby mama, she got to be ugly.
I mean, it's that subliminal struggle that we talk about all the time with the black woman and the black man. It's always we always got to be pitted against each other in a power struggle, and that's one of the things.
It is. When he didn't agree with her, what happened? She put him out the bedroom.
Right.
Because we having a disagreement. You gonna withhold sex from me?
Right.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Right.
But you wrong if you cheat. I don't want to say all this because I know I'm gonna get cut up for saying it, but. That's why dudes be out here cheap.
but you know what's so funny to me though? Not everybody all. And I'm just saying, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a woman out there that's listening to. I hope a woman call in. But the thing is, a lot of women were talking about. You know, were real pissed off at the fact of you know the woman being knocked of taking over. But nobody didn't say nothing about what's the girl name, the singer that wanted to marry the son, and she went back and she was a subjective woman again, you know, with the whatever you like, and Nobody didn't say nothing about that part. You know what I'm saying? Because the girl is what no woman complained about that part. You know, I mean, now we had the woman.
Hey man, you sounding kind of sexist, man.
What you talking about, man? I'm just telling you what I seen.
Hey man, I'm just trying to be on women's side. What are you talking about?
Hey, it ain't gonna get you no brownie points. You see what they did to you earlier on your post. It ain't gonna buy you no brownie points.
Oh, I don't need no brownie points because I don't need diabetes.
Man, what's wrong with you, man? But I'm just saying though that's real funny to me. You know the woman, she was doing all that. You stay. Remember, he said you stay right here, and she stood right there for an hour. You know, he said, where's my son at? He said, I don't know. I've been standing here for an hour. No woman made no comment about that. But the minute they found out that he was about to follow tradition, which every customer has a tradition, they got mad about it. Blade said most movies have stereotype messages. Can you name one that doesn't? That's a good one. What about you? Can you name one, Satellite? Yo. Hello? I don't know. His phone going in and out, doing all kinds of things. I don't know. But that you got a point. But there are some pretty positive messages. I think you have to, even when you get to a political phase of it, like the movie that just the Judas and the Black Messiah. I mean, they address a lot of the stereotypes and the racial disharmony that was going on back in the civil rights movement. So it's a lot. Hold on. Yo. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. But you disappeared on me when Blade posed this question. He said, most movies have stereotype messages. Can you name one that doesn't? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. You got silent.
No, the difference is, this is the difference right here. I'm not speaking for all black people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
For most black people, they can't just listen to some music and say, "Oh, that's just music. That's not real life."
Mm-hmm.
We can't just a lot of us can't just watch a movie and say that's just a movie.
Right.
So you got to be careful with the images and the message that you're putting out there.
You so right.
That's why we have a lot of people a lot of women that watch these reality shows,
mm-hmm.
and they try to do the same stuff that's scripted. That's not real life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why it's not even worth having a conversation about it. That's garbage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because the biggest part of our culture, of black culture, is spiritual art and art and music. That's a big part of our culture. So a lot of things that
the problem is people can't
decipher.
Reality from some fiction bullcrap, and that stuff is all fiction.
Right.
It's not real.
Right.
What did Flavor Flav say back in the day? She watched Channel Zero.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, don't nobody look like that. Nobody even sound like that.
Mm-hmm. 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 And it's just so funny. See, and then the thing is, we don't even get the point until we late in life like that. Like if you look at the Jewish community, they teach their kids differently than that. They don't kind of like bog like with us. We're taught all we know is to spend money once we get it. Most of us, biggest consumers. I think I watched a video where Dr. Umar Johnson was talking about that, about the stimulus checks and stuff, and how how the economy was down during the pandemic, but then the minute the stimulus checks came out, that blacks, kind of like forfeited all their money towards building the economy right back up and not really building at that time, trying to build nothing or doing anything. This not talking negative towards, this is just reality. This is just, harshness of reality. So it's,
We're not taught how to handle money.
Right.
They're taught. That's the difference. They're taught, not taught.
Yeah.
We don't respect money.
Yeah.
Just like we don't respect time. You have these women, I'm going to wait till I get older to have my first baby, not in their 40s and 50s, no kids.
Right.
Because you put crap around.
Right.
We don't respect money, or we don't respect time.
Right.
What they do when they get a couple of dollars, it's time to take a vacation. You don't put money up towards your future return, or put it towards a business so you can have extra income, so you don't have to do that slave labor. No, we take the money and go on a vacation,
and then
we have a memory that's gonna last for a week.
And then another thing about, let's get back to the topic too. Another thing about the movie that say that, okay, now he had a son that he had no idea he had, and then who was the next person to raise him? A no good Tracy Morgan. I raised that boy, this and that. You raised him to be a scalper. That was the next.
You know what's not believable in it? She didn't go after him for back child support. That's the scariest thing in the world. I couldn't imagine being the age that I'm at right now and have to pay child support. And child support now is being used as a weapon on me and black men.
Right.
If you don't act right, I'm going to put you on child support. It don't matter if you're taking care of your child and seeing your child, but you do something that woman don't like, she'll put you on child support. Me, I've never been on child support before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying what I'm saying out of hatred.
Right. So, I mean, it was a lot of things within there that was kind of really low key offensive. I don't know, like really, like what positive things that you could take out there, like he said, Blade said, that name one that doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I think for us, it's different. Like you said, we have to be very careful of what we take into our souls and what we internalize.
Yeah,
so
you know what I heard. You heard of the movie The Mac?
Yeah.
They say when that movie came, The Mac and Superfly, when those movies came out, so many people got killed because they was trying to be pimps.
Yeah.
A lot of black people, they can't just watch the movie and say that's a movie.
Right.
We try to act. We think it's real life and try to act like the characters of the movie.
Right.
So that's why you got to be real careful about what you put out there. Just think about it when we was young, when Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood was out. Yeah, people try to act like characters.
Mm-hmm. And then look, wait, Mike Kemp said it was just okay. I was not impressed. Yeah, a lot of us wasn't impressed because, like I said, we expected it to live up to the first classic, and if you was expecting that, then hey, you was already.
I enjoyed it. I don't watch a movie to try to get a life lesson out of it. It's entertainment, and I was entertained. And I'm not trying to relive the moment because I'm older now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of young. I want to know how the young people that didn't see the first one, how do they feel about the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Because the people around our age, they feel a little disappointed, and I'm like, for what? It's a remake.
You know what, Blake?
Not a remake, but it's a part 2 of part 1, and everybody from part 1, they're older now.
Yeah.
And we look at the movie in different in a different way now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Blake said diversity is learning about each other. Satellites right. Most movies are fictional and made to enjoy. But the thing about that too, Blake, is that it's hard right now to even enjoy a movie because you, like I said, like we have to look at things somewhat differently because even if you try to, let's say, have a have a good time watching a movie with your kid. Like the other day, me and my kids, we watched the Tom and Jerry movie together. You know what I'm saying? And I was very, very careful to watch, some of the things that go on because you have to not only watch the movie with your kids, but you have to explain certain things that might confuse them. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the main problems that I have with as far as what we watch with the movies and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a movie buff, but anytime it's like when they get too over sexualized and stuff, and they add parts in there that really don't have nothing to do with the movie, but they just want to add it in to be sexually suggestive and stuff like that. They be adding all this other little extra stuff in it. It's like I'm gonna give you a movie. The last Rock and Kevin Hart movie. It was artificial intelligence, and they were adding a lot of scenes in there where they kind of like suggesting the homosexuality and stuff like that didn't even have to be in the movie. Just keep the movie flowing. Don't keep flashing little things. That's what I have a problem with. Stop flashing certain things where families can't even enjoy the movie. Don't everybody, I mean, if we really talking about diversity, let's keep it real. Every movie don't have to have, scenes like that in it. Like a lot of people took offense to when Black Panther first came out, and they didn't, and the LGBTQ community felt like no character in there represented them. You know what I'm saying? And they were highly pissed about it. Mike said sex sells. Movies now are homosexual friendly because they don't want to offend anyone. Yeah, you so right. You so right. And like I said, I don't have no problem with people that are homosexual. I just don't like an agenda pushed on where you trying to suggest it to kids. Let the kid make up their minds and stuff. We got to be so careful, and it's my job as a parent to be watchful of what my kid intakes. So, and I just hate the fact that my kids can't watch a lot of stuff, and I'm always on them, even when they on YouTube. I'm like, what's that you watching on YouTube? And all my kids like to watch is stuff, the gaming stuff. They like to watch the gaming channels and stuff like that. Even with that, you got to be careful because, you got live gamers that are, that are trying to push their views on people. What you got, man?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah. And then another part. Two black men fighting each other. Wesley Snipes and Eddie. Like we can't have no bit of we got to be disingenuous with each other where we can't come to peace, but not you want to kill, you want to kill me for a certain thing, you know what I'm saying? And that just show you like no kind of unity or harmony between the two most powerful men that was supposed to have been in the country.
But it's entertainment, man.
Yeah, but
you gotta look at it as entertainment. I don't look at it as a bio. Tell my kids that's the kind of kids. I only got one child. I don't tell my child, that's what kind of king, queen you need to be.
Yeah.
I look at it as that, entertainment. Who cares? I don't, but what I do care about is, the image of black people that they put out here.
Right.
Like, you can't be a soft king.
Right.
Like,
right. But wait a minute.
If he don't marry my daughter, don't marry him, it's gonna be a war. I don't know what to do. He act like a little punk to me.
Right. Mike Kemp said, "I don't believe in letting a kid make a choice. Look at D. Wade's son. You make decisions when you are grown and on your own. You're right. And that's. But you made that point. I missed this point that I was trying to make off something you just said. I got to rewind now because my mind getting older. Even then, you look at coming into it when the father was getting ready to die. He told his son, "You soft. I made you soft. I can't." You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing encouraging about it. I made you soft. You need to go find an heir to the throne. To the throne. You soft. You not like me. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And that was just kind of like the descent between the black man and the black son and the black father. And it's a lot that plays into that. That plays into that because before, it like Trent, you would think, like you said, 30 years done passed and all of that, and then you look when Eddie was like struggling with his decisions. Who did he go to? The father the father-in-law that didn't have no sense in the first movie, the one that was just trying to pimp his daughter out. And what advice did he give him? He didn't say, "What did your father say?" He said, what would your mother think? You know what I'm saying? Just like the man don't have enough sense or no knowledge to give to his, to his boy. So it was a lot in that kind of, got me. Said Blaze said agreed. Documentaries are for learning. Movies should be more family friendly. Yeah, family friendly fun. Yeah, it's just a lot that we have to be careful with as far as movies and stuff. Like, you almost got to screen these movies, especially the movies that are made for kids. You got to screen them before the kids.
But if you screening them, guess what? If it's a movie that you don't like, guess what? Just don't watch the movie.
Yeah.
Cut it off.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's simple.
I'm just saying. See, I got kids at that age. Your daughter grown and gone. See, I still got kids at that age that they be like, "Oh, Daddy, I want to watch.
90 seconds.
I want to watch such and such movie." You know what I'm saying? And I gotta screen it before they watch it. You know what I'm saying? But you so silly, man. I ain't talking to you, man. That dumb stuff, man. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. And it's not to try to take the fun out of movie, but it's just things that we need to seriously think about. You know what I'm saying?
60 seconds.
Fatcat. Just lighten up, all right?
Hey, I'm just saying, man, because I still got impressionable kids, and I don't got no time for the nonsense. You ain't about to run that type of bull crap on me. That's why I teach my kids very well. Very well,
Yeah, people got to learn to pull out.
Well, anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Fatcat Show. By the way, don't listen to advice given by Satellite. It doesn't reflect the views of this program because this guy is on something totally different. But I want to thank my guy Mike Kemp for his commentary and stuff like that. I want to thank Blade for tuning in. I want to thank my cousin JT.
10 seconds.
Tuning in. And guess what, y'all? We up out of here. Peace.